here at Premium Credit, working within second line support for DSS. My job role involves data fixes, doing some basic development work, dealing with customer issues from a second line perspective. What we do within the workplace is supported by what we do at university. So the whole point is that we take the university skills that we're gaining, apply it to our work here within Premium Credit, and then vice versa, so that both are supporting one another, allowing us to get like the best out of both worlds, of going from a business straight after college, for instance, or going straight into university. We sort of get both aspects. The difference between sort of my previous experiences working in education and stuff and having to sit, for instance, for a full 7-hour day and just have, oh, this is what you've got to learn, and then we just sort of force feed it to you whether you enjoy it or whether you hate it. Whereas here it's very much you learn what you want to learn, and you're sort of given options of where you'd like to go, what you'd like to learn, and so it allows you to sort of take the full opportunities available to you, and you enjoy it a lot more because you're allowed choice. And I think choice is extremely important to actually enjoying what you're doing. I think there's an expectation because obviously they're investing their time, their people, their experience in me, and so there is definitely an expectation of me having, well, not having to stay, but wanting to stay. And for me personally, I'm definitely going to stay for a few years afterwards. Obviously it's quite far down the line, so nothing's set in stone, but personally I enjoy the community here, I enjoy the work that I do, I enjoy everything about it, so I'll probably be staying after my apprenticeship is finished, and the money's nice here, and so I can't see any reason why I wouldn't want to stay. It's definitely intense, I wouldn't say otherwise. It's for us personally, it's generally a 9 to 10 hour day with a few breaks in between certain things, but it's very full on, and you're expected to do studying within your own time, which you've then got to manage around your work time and your work projects. But it's not that like different from any other university. You're still doing the full curriculum, you're still expected to sort of learn more or less the same things, but it's just a bit more condensed down. We're treated as full-time students, we get all the benefits that come along with that. So we get access to their full library, online library. The online library is definitely worth taking advantage of, because obviously we're only there 1 day a week, and so we can't really spend all our time in the library. So having an online library that has nearly all the textbooks, all the books that you need for referencing and doing your project work is really important and really useful to have. But also they give us full access to emailing our tutors or emailing lecturers in order to gain any extra support that we need within like project works or summative works that we have to do. I'd say typically the reason why that myth exists is because normally people that don't enjoy school go for apprenticeships, and that's because it's a whole different way of learning. It's not that people aren't as good at learning or aren't intelligent that do apprenticeships, it's just it's an alternative way of learning, and all people generally learn better when actually doing something. And so I think the reason why that myth exists is because people just took different routes in life, and that everyone saw university as sort of this big end game, and that's what typically it was, of this is sort of the peak of education. And generally I don't think that is, because I feel like when you leave university, you learn everything all over again. It's like learning to drive a car. When you finish, you drive completely different to how you were learning once you're on the real world.
Apprenticeships really, appealed to me, so I thought, okay, I'll look into that.
At the end of the 3 years, once my degree apprenticeship is done, I'm going to come out with 3 years experience.
And really it's just an opportunity for you to just catapult yourself into a career.
Getting both uni and work, and it just seemed like the perfect mix.